Do you know how many files your employees have uploaded, downloaded, emailed, airdropped, slacked, or shared via Google Drive today? A lot of that data has left your organization, and you don't even know it. Visit code42.com to learn how Insider prevents data exfiltration.
At T-Mobile for Business, unconventional thinking means we see things differently, so you can focus on what matters most. That's why we've become the leader in 5G, number one in customer satisfaction, and a partner who includes 5G in every plan, so you get it all. Unconventional thinking is better for business. Open Signal awards T-Mobile as America's fastest 5G network USA. 5G user experience report July 2021. Capable device required. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain plan or features. See T-Mobile.com. For JD Power 2020 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Do you enjoy your wedding day and your beautiful bride?
Right, but I'm trying to get information that day
Yes, sir.
in the next 2 to 3 years, that one day that I made it, that 2 years from now, that day that I made it would make a difference both ways of getting married and being on the conference.
All right, sir.
Okay.
Well, on that day, if I'm going to ask Mr. Antonio T. Smith Jr. if we can make an amazing announcement and congratulate you and your beautiful bride on that day. But congratulate! Oh my goodness! Oh, I'm so happy for you. All right.
God, it was the 14th. I was like, oh God. And so, because that's the week of honoring our mothers. And so both mothers are deceased. So that's why we're doing it that day. But then I forgot about the conference. But anyway, okay, cool. I'll be there Saturday probably for the whole thing if we're not out of town.
Gotcha. Understood.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, yay. All right. Good morning. Oh, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the ATS JR Company's daily morning meeting. If this is your first time here, this morning meeting is where Antonio says, hey, look, this is the next step. This is the next step. Deanna, is this done? Okay, get that done. Okay, put that on your calendar. Grace, is this done? Okay, and this is where we're going next. I do want to let each and every one of you know, if you are here and there is something that you come across during this training that you know you can apply to your company to assist your company in the growth and prosperity, take it with you. That's why Antonio opened up these morning calls. So with that being said, I now pass this over to our founder, our CEO, the visionary behind all things ATS, Mr. Antonio T. Smith Jr.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. It's good to see you, Prophet Jerry. Do me a favor, send Deanna your full name and your lovely bride's full name as well. And if you got any pictures or something, we'll take those too.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. We will make sure that you are honored as you honor your bride, as you jump the broom. I have recently joined your group this morning from the bed to the bank. Yes, one of my invitations. I've also joined Tanya Harper's group, the recovery of her husband. So I made sure I did that as well. I wanted to show you all love as you show me love. I want to list out a bunch of things today, a bunch of orders, a bunch of everything. And it's going to be rapid fire. I suppose that the best thing you could do here as a learning piece is try to find a system, not a system, a method or a pattern of the instructions that I am giving to everyone. Here's the best way. You know how every map has a legend, and that legend then decodes that map for you or tells you what's on there. And secret maps would have this one piece, like the solid do good letters. Familiar with that? Doesn't matter. just allegedly and National Treasure with the Nicolas Cage. The Silent Do-Good letters was part of the clue to lead you to the secret treasure in America. And there was a little key that unlocked that. So I'm going to give you your key that will unlock this here. You need to know that there's a one big picture. All right, memorize that or write it down. There's one big picture and there's one big goal, and that big goal ties into a larger goal. This is what's important here. There's one big goal, and that big goal that is impossible ties into an even more impossible goal. Everything else are just little pieces that always move in that direction. Everybody follow what I'm saying? All right, like I am getting ready. So when you get your success software and stuff, the upgrade, I'm going to also make sure somewhere around that time, shortly after, that you're going to see your the merchandising that Justin, I have no idea if he's on or not, but Justin is going, okay, sweet, is going to be over, right? Or is over. So you can go to him now. I've had to redesign everything. I've had my reasons and my purposes. Just know it is all for a purpose. That purpose being a lot. For one thing to be bought and sold, for other things to stay under control, and for, oh, hey, what's up, man? And for all of the other stuff that's moving. So I want to rapid fire a bunch of things. And until I'm done, it won't be the whole meeting because we got 9 o'clock right after this. But just try to find a method of the madness because I don't have time to explain it. Grace, tomorrow needs to be promoted. Today is Tuesday. Have we done that? What is tomorrow? What is the reason I have to miss Vastine class?
So it is the global movement meeting in Houston with Dr. Ken Johnson.
Outstanding. He should not be the only one promoting it. Yes. That means that all of you can come out to Houston. Well, you don't have to come out to Houston. I'm going to be there holding one-on-one conversations and giving free coaching and anything just to show, add value to people. So they would then join Ricasa. Everybody understand what I'm saying? Ricasa is moving faster, and it's just pure math, y'all. At some point, you add 1 + 1, and then 1 + 1 becomes 2, and then you keep doing it, right? And then 2 + 2 becomes 4. Yeah, exactly, Jerome, right? And you do the 4, it just becomes, and that's what's happening to us. It's just pure math. It's not even talent at this point. If you just keep showing up, math would take over, right? You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of this universe. You don't have to know what's ahead. You just need to move forward. Moving forward solves all problems. Newton's first law of motion says an object at rest will remain at rest until an unbalanced force acts upon it. If you inverse that very same law, you can just look at it from a different end of the spectrum. An object in motion will stay in motion as long as an unbalanced force is upon it. It's the same thing. It's just looking at it like Einstein would from a different angle. Okay. So know that if you just keep moving forward. Grace, we haven't been moving forward. That's why I said that. You understand? I want that scheduled on my page once a day. Don't care when, but once a day. You understand? I want people to complain. You understand? Here are your talking points. I don't care how you write them down. Meet the CEO giving away 90% of his wealth. Have a free opportunity to earn income. One-on-one coaching from a multi-millionaire, or whatever the hell you want to call me, doesn't matter. Whatever floats their fancy. Have an intimate conversation. Ask the questions you've always wanted to ask. An almost billionaire, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Brittany B, unmute your mic for me real quick. Let's find out something real quick. I met Brittany B on Clubhouse. Now, Brittany, if you lived in Houston, would you take every opportunity to get in front of me?
Yes.
So what you're saying, what state are you in?
I'm in New Jersey.
You in Jersey. I like Jersey too, and I like Jersey folk. My favorite rapper is Joe Budden from Jersey. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
he's a comic.
Yeah, no doubt. He like putting his foot in his mouth too. That's my guy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, if I get to Jersey and you got access to me and you can ask me all the questions you want, would you take advantage of that opportunity?
100,000,000,000% I would.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Met her on Clubhouse. I wanted to ask her because there's a point I'm proving here. She's not close enough to take me for granted. Moving on. That's just the way it works. No way I do that. Deanna, I sent you 2 books. Unmute your mic and tell them what you're going to do to them.
I am going to publish them and promote them. And one of those books is the book that Antonio is releasing to you guys to be able to do whatever you choose to do with them in the fashion that you want to do with them, which is Sorry, I'm Streaming.
All right, so I sent Deanna 2 books. I'm going to send Deanna 2 books every month this year. She asked me to publish 22 books. I'm going to publish 24 with her and 3 to 5 with another publisher. So what is that? Let's make it 5. Let's make it 5 books. So I'm going to, 29 bothers me. So then let's make it 6 books then. I mean, 29. Come on. I seen the series. I know me and Phil watched it. Monk with, Tony Shalhoub, I believe today. It's so fantastic. I ought to go watch every episode right now. It just take 5 days off work. 29 would bother him. If 29, he would lose his mind if it was 29. He would have to make it, he would have to touch the doorknob a 30th time just to move out the thing. Yeah, 29 is too, that bothers me. So we're going to do 30. All right, we're going to do 30. I have over 40 books written. Okay, I have over 40 books written. So I am just piecing together a lot of stuff. Let me check this text message real quick. Financial specialist online went to. Okay, cool. Good looking brother. All right, now, anywho, so I'm going to release 30 books this year. That's going to be 2 per month. I asked her what can I do to help her publishing company blow up. She had a crazy thing about doing 22 books. So I'm going to challenge myself. She asked for 22. I'm going to give you 24. Got me? You understand? You ain't shit on the mic.
Yes, sir. I do understand.
Outstanding. Pretty soon, you all are going to see a new price for the classes. I'm going to do I've decided, it's something I've been thinking about for a while, just didn't tell nobody. I'm going to do a lifetime, we already got like lifetime membership to freshmen until I change it, all right? Because that's just a scholarship until I change it. But I think I'm going to do a lifetime membership to everything, like all 4 levels for $499 one-time fee. Lifetime membership. Go ahead, Phil.
I mentioned this to you earlier, but for some reason they found out in direct selling that if you have 7 as the price, you get a better response. So since you're changing the prices, you might want to consider putting a 7.
Like $497 or $794. I mean, or $799.
Well, even $14.97.
Gotcha.
It's an anomaly. They don't know why, but if you put 7 in the price, you get a better response than if you give the 99. And the 99, why that came about?
I don't know why. I just know how to use it. I know it's part of the decoy effect.
Well, it came about early when they just invented cash registers, so the people had to make change. It was harder for them to steal the money because if it was just even dollars, then they could cut the money or they could do something different. But since they had to make change, it made it tougher for them to steal the money. That's why they came up with the 99-cent deal.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. Well, 7s will be added. Prices will be changing, but I've been telling y'all that I have my reasons. Just know that that's coming up. I need my Nigerian fly with my Nigerian currency made. Have you made that? Me? Put it on the screen. She said she sent it to me and I approved it. Tell you how much I pay attention. There you go. So I'm moving on until she shares that on the screen. I can delete that now. Removed requires. What the hell does that mean? I literally have this in my notes and it makes absolutely, oh, I know what it means now. Sandals. I want you to go into I want you to go into the Thinkific. You have the master login, yes? Yeah. And then what you call prerequisites in each course. I want you to remove all those prerequisites. Okay. It makes it for an easier flow. Chiquita got tired of rolling past all of them. It'll make sense. There she go in the chat. She told me this like a week ago. Yes. Yes, right there. So Nigeria would be our next country that we are sharing our wealth with. And there is the payments in Naira. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, so we got that done. Let me keep going, get past all this boring stuff. All right, that's for me. All right, our payment. So you're working with the bank in the payment process. Explain them what you're doing. Now, first up, before she explains, I need you to know that when we move into Nigeria and we move into South Africa, or every time we move, essentially you're looking at a immediate $10 million transfer of wealth in 5 different countries, all happening at the same time with ATS. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Everybody do me a favor, because I've got 42 minutes before we got to do into the marketing call. If you can, turn on your camera. It's not an obligation. I just want you can cut it right back off after I repeat the statement that you just missed, okay? I have to repeat the statement. If you just pay close attention, because y'all ain't paying attention to what I just said. And it makes no sense that you just did that. If you know another place that's transferring wealth at 50 million to regular old folk, to felons and all sorts of stuff, you understand what I'm saying? Then you can have that reaction you just had. But there's going to be a $10 million transfer of wealth for the first 90 to 180 days of each country. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm trying to tell y'all. So what is that? Nigeria, United Kingdom, India, and South Africa. How many was that? I missed my count. Nigeria, United Kingdom, India, South Africa. So it's $40 million immediately that all of y'all, if you are in, you have it is required of you to be in the flow of that money. And what's the requirement, Antonio? Nothing. Just keep breathing. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Phil took a deep breath. So I'm trying to get you to understand something, that over the next, once you get your new success software, which will come sooner than you think, once we finish she's going to explain to you what we're doing with the banks and stuff in Nigeria. Like, we're literally, I'm going to let her explain. I need y'all to get that there's $40 million transfer of wealth that I'm giving away. If you're new here, I don't make money from Ricasa. That's not what it's designed for. That's not even how I got rich. I built Ricasa just to make other people rich. 90% of that goes back. It is your reasonable service to stand under the window of heaven and receive blessings as they're being poured down to you. All right, God dog. Explain what's going on. No, you can cut your cameras back off now. If you go ahead.
I am working directly with a company that is getting us into all countries to be able to accept all forms of payment through those countries, which what I'm basically doing is I'm going through a country that has connections with the banking systems in every country, and they're connecting us so we don't have to physically go into the country to do that. And they have connections with all of the sources of payments.
Almost. Some of these I got to establish headquarters in. Yeah. Keep going.
And this company has connections with all of the payment sources. So whatever payment sources in that country, they're connected to. So prime example, with Nigeria, there's different forms of payment. While they do, it's allowing us to go into Nigeria, establish relationships with the banking system there, so we can be able to accept the Visas, the MasterCards, and whatever other form of payment Nigeria has, we're able to accept those. She just put me in contact. We now have a Nigerian contact, and I'm sending him the paperwork today.
I expect nothing less. I got money, they're going to move, right? When you have money, people move. I'm not sure if y'all know that, right? I literally told the lady, move faster. I'm rich. Did I not say that?
Yes, he did say that.
Yeah, you got to know you have to know when to act like the dominant culture, all right? And this is one of those times. Y'all ain't got time for me to be patient with y'all money. You know what? I need an old black woman I need one of y'all real quick to translate what I just said. Come on now. Come on, Renita. Come on. No, you give it to me now.
Big Antonio.
All right, then. All right. There you go. The rest of y'all, you understand. The rest of y'all catch that lady with an old black lady when you show right, young man. I'm tired of folk playing with my money. What's the lady that when her funeral was in the red shoes? Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin filled to the day she died, only accepted her money in all cash payments. Because she got screwed over one time at some little janky club back in the 70s and never let nobody play with her money again. Do you understand? If you could give her, and then she had it's on the internet, she had this contract, and it said, don't give it to nobody. There's nobody else approved to take my money but me. You understand? All right, go ahead, Grace.
I wanted to make sure I had all the points that you said you wanted on the file.
Yes, you got enough. You can make them up. You can make them up. You can make them up. It's all right. You just promote the meeting and tell them I'm gonna be there. You all right? You be all right. You make them up. You got how many points you got? You got 4 is enough. You can make them up. Okay? Because you're not going to get, if you want more points, get with Phil or Deanna, because it's going to be difficult for me to say, yes, Antonio is this great guy, this great, like you're asking the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? Go get with one of them and let them give you more talking points about me. You know what I'm saying? My automatic deflection and humbleness is going to kick in and you're not going to get the right answer. You get what I'm saying? All right. Big transfer of wealth. I want that promoted each time. You understand what I'm saying? All right, there you go. It's y'all's. I don't care what you do with it. I have my agenda. My agenda is to create 100,000 millionaires. Chuck Berry was like that also. I ain't mad at him. The reason I brought that up is because y'all need to stop letting these people play with y'all money, and y'all need to get my money and then go out there and establish some new rules for your legacy. I've said what I've said. All right, Deanna, you can send a text message. Okay, shaking. All right, Deanna, we need a flight. I need you to schedule a flight to United Kingdom. Now, I don't know. COVID is so inconvenient when it comes to that because they're in and out of lockdowns. Just work it out. I don't know what to tell you, but we need to get the ground of Steve. Go ahead, Phil.
I think that was the understatement of the year. COVID is inconvenient. The understatement of the year.
You might be right. Yeah, buddy. It is so inconvenient. But we need to get in front of Steve ASAP. In the meantime, okay? We're growing there, right? Is that what is actively growing? Outstanding. So in the meantime, what I want to do is keep that effort up. I'm setting Steve and Namdi up for a massive explosion. If we can get 100 factorial instead of 20 factorial, you understand what I'm saying? It's different. Not sure if y'all know what factorial math means. It just means, let's say 10. 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 is an astronomical number that you got to turn sideways on your calculator. And I'm attempting to do Steve at 100 factorial. You understand? Which means that his call needs to be up in the next 7 to 14 days, or at least a plan for that call. Have we gotten with him yet?
Yes.
You have. Outstanding. Well, I can move on. Ain't nobody in trouble. I like it. You may need to get the, yeah, I guess so. Stupid. Tyrell. Yeah. All the damn vaccines I got in me anyway. You know, when you go to, they are on lockdown. I know they're on lockdown. Yes, they are on lockdown, which we should have been on 5 times. Or actually, we did it one good time. We wouldn't have these problems. But nevertheless, that dang old hoax is out there killing people. All right, Steve's on call. Got that. All right, got the publishing books. Major press will come. Whatever. Y'all just know that. We need to say that later. Say that for later. Say that. Okay, delete that. Okay. Bunch of movies come out. Is Kathy on this call? I don't understand Kathy to save my life. But just, I'm gonna mute real quick. Deanna, if you can just start talking just for a second. Let me just send.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, here's transfer of wealth. If you, it doesn't, I'm going back to the Wednesday meeting. If you, the global domination meeting, if you are not in Houston, but you know somebody in Houston, send them to us. Miss Tyranny does not live in the state of Texas, nor does she live in the city of Houston. But she knew someone who did, and she connected them. You don't have to be physically in the state to connect someone. We will build your team from here. So no matter where you are, we will help you. Okay.
You appreciate you. So just take the freaking money, right? Let me just move on. Let's see. Yes. Bunch of new movies come out. That's all right. I'll stop right there. Got that. Possible launch 22. I'm declaring 20. Okay. I'll keep that. I'll keep that on lock right now. Y'all don't even know nothing about that.
You sounded too excited about that.
Yes. Jerome has a question.
This for you, Deanna.
Yes, sir.
That connection you had with the other countries, is that connection connected with Kenya? Ooh.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Hello.
Yes, it is.
I got to protect my interests. Hello.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So what we're doing, let me explain to everybody real quick, because I want you to be able to do this for your business one day. We're establishing, so in Brazil, well, I haven't launched Brazil just yet because I need to bone up on my Portuguese. It is very lacking right now because I haven't used Portuguese in quite some time. It's at least since 2000, so I done forgot everything. So I need to bone up on that. But we talking about, so in Nigeria alone, we'll be paying in cryptocurrency. I'm not playing no games with y'all at all. No games. Nigeria, South Africa, pretty much all of Africa will be also paying in cryptocurrency. I have Vibin set up to take cryptocurrency right now. Yeah, it's just not on. It's just not on, right? There's no games being played. In some countries, most of their income is in, we'll just say cash. We'll just say cash because it's different.
The level of connection you feel in your home dramatically influences your experiences there. Get the tools to control that connection in your communities with the first multifamily platform that unifies management and resident experiences to create smart apartments. Talk to a RealPage consultant today to see how your properties can meet the future of multifamily with the Smart Building Suite.
At Kings Island, it's never too early to start thinking about next year's fun. That's why we're offering the lowest price of the year on a 2022 Gold Pass right now. That includes unlimited visits this year, so you can enjoy Tricks and Treats Fall Fest, Haunt, and Winterfest. Then unlimited visits next year to try new foods, hang with the Peanuts gang at Planet Snoopy, scream on our world-class coasters, and splash away at Soak City Water Park. All for as low as $105 plus applicable taxes and fees. Hurry, offer ends soon, so get your Gold Pass now at visitkingsisland.com. It's amazing in here.
Well, cash is good thing, and they make most of their payments at the store, the hood store. Does that make it ring a bell for some of you? I'm not sure. Okay, all right. I mean, most of their payments at hood stores, and you're going to be able to go to the hood store. You understand, and then pay your ATS bill. Damali said my nephews in Nigeria are all in crypto because crypto is the best way to pay in Nigeria, or at least becoming the best way to pay in Nigeria because of the wallets. So essentially, it sits in the wallet, and then they can do what they need to do, and it's secure. It can't be absolutely yes.
Did you say Japan and Nigeria or China and Nigeria?
I haven't talked about China or Japan just yet, and I don't want to upon this call, not as of now. Do we have expansions for China? Yes.
Wait, while y'all are asking about expansions, I do have a question about the money and the availability, like you said. Now look at our back office and then what you're saying right there. If we were getting a payment like the Make a Legacy or whatever,
yep.
When the systems go through, does that available money start to go back into our back office? As opposed to me looking at it and seeing that I don't have anything available, but then looking and seeing that I got a payment?
Right. So right now, I wouldn't trust nothing in your back office right now. That's why we pay you manually. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Without a doubt. When you get your new success software, then everything you just ask, you'll be just fine. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And look, Deanna wants it just as bad because she doesn't have to. Right now, we gotta tally everything by hand, and it takes a long time. Once I finish with this upgrade, that's not necessary. It's automated. It's completely automated. So she's looking forward to that happening as well. But if y'all looking in your back office, don't trust nothing back there. You understand what I'm saying? Just trust your genealogy and ask for it, all that stuff, and then we'll keep sending your stuff. And then, but some of y'all are getting paid mighty well, mighty handsomely. Nobody's missed a payment at all, and every dime has been yours. And I'm proud of all of you, and well pleased that you are able to collect and have your dimes. So good stuff there. Plenty of expansions, but just because we expanded to a place doesn't mean we're teaching the same thing. For instance, when we go to China right now, the plan is to teach business and corporate English. It's not business, sales, and marketing. Oh man, I need somebody that got some common sense just to see Dang, y'all like that, right?
I know somebody
Antonio,
in China too. Hello.
You got that. When I was stationed in Korea, I mean, we just came back from Hawaii, but I went over to Japan, Thailand. Business English, they pay hundreds of dollars for people to come in and teach business, and it's just conversational English. So you own it.
Yeah, I get you. Listen, yeah, I ain't no dummy. I didn't get here by just establishing myself places. Come on now, right? Yeah. No. So when we expand, this expansion is native. It's always native, and we're always looking for boots on the ground. It's what I told Richard yesterday. I snuck it in there. Hey, I'm gonna fly out to you, and we're gonna teach some Zambian native things. I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose. Facts, Prophet Jerry. Facts. I did that on purpose. Let me keep getting all this stuff I've been wanting to say for a long time. If Chris is on the call, keep on editing them short clips. They look good, man. Look good. Look good. You'll start seeing them today. Outstanding. And then we're going to do one law of attraction video a day, because how many of y'all like them law of attraction videos? Which seems to be like 100% of y'all. It's crazy how many messages I get about that. It's crazy. Yeah. Y'all like the truth being shown to you. No doubt. Not mad at you. Very soon, you will see now it's when I feel like it. And Antonio, when do you feel like it? When y'all tell me to feel like it. That's really the answer. It's when Chiquita says, you better hurry up. Yeah, when I get enough Renita saying, I want this, then I feel like it all of a sudden. You understand?
Hurry up.
All right, there you go. Very, very soon, I will be teaching over some things that I do well, like master the stock market. And we'll be talking.
Hurry up.
I know that's right. We'll be talking about butterfly options, straddle options. I'm going too fast. I know. Just research, strategy, execution, long and short. Even though I hate short, y'all still want to know about it. Yes, ma'am.
When you say butterfly,
I won't even explain it right now. It's just
okay.
It's too much.
I was thinking the same thing.
I know for sure.
I was about to ask the same thing too. I'm about to do an intent. What the heck you talking about?
We about to go to another level.
Yeah. No doubt. Then we're going to be talking about I may talk about how to profit from the vaccine. I may. I'm not sure. I may. Then I'm going to release 1 or 2 books on cryptocurrency and everything I know. Been studying it for 4 years. Been trading in it for, I don't know, maybe 3 years. I don't know. Whatever. And then I'm going to do an extensive class, an extremely extensive class, on Forex, foreign exchange. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay. Because y'all don't need I shouldn't do that. Let me tell you why in a different tone. Let me tell you why in a different tone. Let me pull up Joel Osteen real quick. Just don't even share your screen. Just let me hear his tone, because I got to match his energy real quick. Because I was about to do way too much. Okay, just let me. The Lord. Okay, I think I got it, Grace. I got it. You don't need a network marketing company to show you how to do a market that's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay, there you go. All right, there you go. There you go. I wanted to make sure that I was, I wanted to make sure. Well, I don't get why most people never heard of it until someone in a network marketing company came. But that's not how it works, y'all. That's just not how it works. Foreign exchange is a 100% all liquid part of what you call the stock market. And what you're betting against is not commodities, which makes it fun, or which makes it actually the only market that you really should. I don't want to say that. It just makes it has its advantages as being, because you're betting against currencies. So the ruble would be bet against the nari, and the nari would be bet against the rupee. Nari, Nigeria, rupee, India, ruble, Russia, US dollar, right? All these things. Go ahead, Phil.
You know, the commodity markets out of Chicago, the mercantile exchange with gold and silver and pork bellies, they just added, are you ready? Water.
Wow. Okay.
So you can buy futures of water. You can invest in water that you think that's going up in value or going down in value. They just literally, by doing this, made water a commodity.
Pam Norris, is she on the line? Is she on the line?
She'll be on the next one. And I'm gonna help her with that water company. I'm gonna help you.
Yeah, please, because I'm about to call somebody like, yeah, okay. I've been talking about that water since she said it.
Yeah, we're in a water crisis. It's amazing what's happening, but anywho, that's yes, ma'am.
Well, you can't just breeze over that one. We're in a water crisis?
Yes, we're in a water shortage in the whole world. We are running out of water. Just Google it, and it's been like that for what, 5 years, Phil? Maybe it could even be longer than that. 5 years, to my knowledge, could be.
There's been a drought. There's been a drought in California for 8 years.
There you go. We're in a water crisis worldwide, and pretty soon, money will have no value, but resources will. This is so. What you're looking at, my friends, is the rise. It's the rise of crypto and the fall of money, which is something I'm going to teach you. But anyway, let me just. It's too much. It'll turn into a whole class. It's too much. So I'm going to be teaching about wealth in the pandemic. Actually, I probably won't teach that. I probably won't. Just know that I am using the pandemic and the economic disruption to push myself to a billionaire. That's what I'm doing. Right? This is like, I just need you to get that. So if I were you, when I said yesterday,
and you taking us with you, right, Antonio?
Yes. I was just bringing you up.
I'm just checking, bro.
Jerome. Yeah, that's why I created Rickazer. What are the odds of me creating Rickazer, right? When it was called ATS Network, I was trying to do it 2 years ago, and I waited, and then boom, we launched it regardless. With or without software, we launched it because the fire was hot, and you got to get it. The fire was hot. The fire was hot. All right, we're going to go talk about crypto and foreign exchange. We're also going to be talking about gold, and I'm going to give you everything I know about gold. Gold, everything, and it's a lot.
Remember silver.
Gold and silver. You're right. Gold and silver, and then expect real estate. The easiest way for me to explain this is I was going to have a whole nother thing called ATS Real Estate University. It has, I might be able to pull it up for y'all.
You should.
Well, you right. You're right. Without a doubt. I wanted to. That. You second that? Good. So I was going to do that, but I decided to do it differently, and I'm going to show it to you if my notes pop up. I decided to do it differently. Yep, here it goes right here. Instead of making it a whole business university, oh, y'all ain't supposed to see this, but there y'all go. Look, y'all just be seeing stuff you ain't supposed to see. Negotiation mastery, six-figure generation, cold call mastery, stocks and stuff. Anywho, ATS real estate. In fact, let me do y'all a favor real quick. I'll blow this up. Oh, you definitely ain't supposed to see that down there. Here. Oh, shoot. No, what is it? Is it Shift Plus or Command Plus? There we go. Now you should be able to see it better. Legal strategies, advanced. Tax strategies, advanced. Build your team. Business finances, 1 and 2. Business division, buy and hold, 1 and 2. Buyer beware. Creative acquisition strategies, creative finances, which I specialize at because I started off broke. Fix and flip, foreclosure, introduction to land development, IRA and retirement development. This means if you have, like Renita would have a 401k somewhere or something, and I would teach you how to invest real estate in that so your real estate can grow tax deferred.
Come on, IRA.
Absolutely, stuff like that. Lease options, legal strategies, you see it, multifamily, real estate 101, blah, 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 right? Here's the point. I was going to have that be, it's because it's just as big as the business university. But guess what I did for y'all? I put it inside the business university. That means as long as you're a student, you're probably going to get it for free. Did my microphone go out?
Thank you, Antonio.
There you go. You're welcome. So as long as you're not a freshman level.
Thank you.
Very welcome. As long as you're not a freshman level student, you get all of that for free.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Oh yeah, Richard. Yeah, you're very welcome. Essentially, each one of those classes have, I don't know, 60 a piece in there. It's too much. It's too much. It's the reason why Brad is also here. He's the only person outside of what I built that can even talk to y'all. Okay, go ahead, Dion.
Darren asked if it's available now.
Yeah, it's available right now. There's a bunch of real estate courses up there right now in ATS real estate. I believe it's in the sophomore level, if I'm not mistaken, and it grows every month. But what you just saw is being recorded now plus. So here's the plan for the business. Here's the plan for the real estate. The plan is to get you a lot, teach you a lot. And then the plan is going to go into 3 different sections. You might want to write this down because I won't say it again. And everybody thank Darren for asking the question. The first thing I'm going to do is I want to separate us from the pack, and I'm going to do, I'm gonna have like a time where y'all can fly in, and then whoever flies in will automatically buy a real estate property that day, because guess who's going to help you buy it? This guy. Literally.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to separate myself. And
say that one more time.
Yeah. Once you get enough information, you're going to fly in or bus in or whatever. And then we're going to go to places and you're going to say, all right, who's want this house and want that? We'll crunch the numbers. I'll sit there, crunch it, and then we'll say, okay, this deal doesn't work. Can't have that one, get that one, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Automatically, you're going to leave with houses. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt.
May I say something, please?
Yes, ma'am.
You would get a whole lot of people that from the outside just to join you if you made that as a program all by itself. You teach them, you prep them, and then they come in and purchase a house right then and there on the spot. That by itself is a gold mine.
No doubt. You're absolutely correct. And the cool thing is, it is a program all by itself. And I was planning on doing most of that, but you just gave me a good idea with 30% I didn't think of. So that is absolutely going to happen. It's just going to be inside the ATS Business University. But as far as internally, like Michelle and her smart brain knows, it would be its own everything, right? Have its own budget, own staff, own et cetera. And of course, anybody with me would have to already own property. And I own a lot. Do you understand? If you don't know it, there, I just saw it's coming. If you don't know, the next thing that I'm doing, and I haven't told anybody, well, I told y'all, like, I dropped it in there. But this is my next plan, and I'm using real estate to pull this off. And you'll pay close attention to what I'm about to say, because I guarantee you, I ain't saying this out loud again. I guarantee you. My goal was to buy an NBA G League team. But then something happened 4 weeks ago. What happened 4 weeks ago regarding the NBA?
They're expanding.
Adam Silver said, we're open to expansion now. So I did some research. And guess what? It costs about $2.5 billion for me to buy an NBA franchise. For me, that's pretty cheap, the way my brain works. So now the next thing that I'm doing is I am going very hard to own the next expansion team. And I told y'all first.
Wow.
I would never. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
That's what I'm talking about, dog.
You understand?
That's what I'm talking about. Get it.
I would never open up my mouth and tell y'all that if I didn't mean it. And all it takes is for me to follow the plan I'm already on. Except for what I'm going to do is what Phil will coach y'all to do. I ain't going in there pool. You understand? It was like all these other non-liquid basketball teams. I'm going there cash. Here's $2.5 billion. Hey, take that. I'm going there like a drug dealer. It's in a duffel bag. You understand? Take this here.
It's still going to be in bricks.
They just duffel bag. I don't want to owe nobody. Because if you look at the Houston Rockets, they're cash poor. That's why they're going through so many different things that they're going through.
That's what Jay-Z and them doing out in New York.
You understand? You understand. So just know, and I got there through real estate and all this other stuff that we're doing. Okay, just want to give you this idea. So back to the ATS real estate. I said 3 things. We're going to fly you in and we're going to guarantee, as Michelle Black said, boom, y'all come on out here, get these houses. I buy all my real estate. Well, I used to. I don't do single family no more. I do multifamily. But when now I do multifamily at full value because I only get cash flowing properties. Like when you go to multifamily, the game changes. I don't want distressed properties. I want stuff that's already cash. I want to buy a bank. Does that make sense to you?
Can you describe single and multi?
Yeah, sure. Single family, well, as far as your realtor would understand, single family would be anything 4 units or less, as far as your realtor would understand, because that anything higher than that got to have a commercial license. Now, single family and hood talk, since I come from the hood, single family is one house, one family. You get it? Let me tell it to you in money talk. If you get paid, Michelle Black, off of one door, that's a single family. If you get paid off multiple doors, that's a multifamily. You understand? I buy apartment complexes, and I typically like 300 units. And I typically like upscale 300 units, but not so far upscale that when the next economy hits or next economic disruption happens or correction happens, that people are walking out those apartments, right? I don't want that either.
So if I flip one house at a time, that's single, and if I flip 3 or 4 houses at a time, that's multi?
No, if you flip 3 or 4 houses at a time, that's still single if they're 3 or 4 houses. If they are if it's a 3 unit, like a duplex would now be a multifamily, not to the realtor, because the realtor is going to call it a single family. So let me, I'm gonna leave out the realtor talk, and I'm just going to keep it in regular investor talk. Okay.
Before you talk, you said something about when you see it and it's ready to move in. That's a better. Like I was looking at stuff. I got some
not
stuff,
single
and
family.
it's got.
Not single
No,
family.
it's a multi. This is like a multi. It's actually a store, but it's got the 4 units. It's a double storefront, but it has 4 different Airbnbs on the top floor that were really ready. We were looking at the number and then we were like, well, no. So you say it's better to get it ready. That way you can just go in, but you need to rent it before you buy it. Like make sure that you have your residents in there before you buy it.
That's what I would do. Absolutely, I
Right.
do. Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, well, because I was going to say a different answer. That last thing she said was like incredibly smart. This is what she basically asked. Antonio, should your cash already be there before you risk anything? Yeah, of course. Yeah, shit. Right? Like de-risk your investments. De-risk your investments. If you already got the bank, which is your renter, ready, that's a good investment now. You understand? And there's ways to do that. Maybe in the next class I'll teach you. I'm not sure. How many of y'all want to know about real estate right now? Because y'all sure woke up just now. Golly.
Right now,
Hurry up,
right now.
about this for like 2 months.
All right.
Yep.
May I get
I've been telling you that's what everybody wants to know. That's the primary.
That's the primary. Yep. I guess I need to do the real estate fast, don't I?
Yes,
That's the
and
big
I
flip.
heard you say the title before. You said ATS Realty, and I was like, oh, is that another stream? I don't know if anybody caught that, but I'm just gonna say that.
Oh, it's certainly another stream. You know, I ain't no dummy. But as far as education goes, I put it in for free. As long as you're a student, and we got it at the sophomore level. So if you're in India and you're paying $4.99, you still get it, right? I need what you ain't got, man. Just throw some stuff. Whatever. I need at least can I get a water or something? I'm gonna be talking for 3 hours.
And you still owe me my classes.
Which class?
What you said for real estate, you was gonna teach me the mastery. Remember, we was gonna record it and put it in ATS.
You know what? That's a great way for me to start. I see why I said that. Set that up, please. Who else?
I can fly in. Let me know. I can put my flight right now.
You can save your money. We can do it on the Zoom. You can save your money and your lungs. It's all good. Okay. All right. So we got Tyrell.
You already know. Put me in that call.
All right,
I was gonna say this when you put me in that call. Plus, I wanted to add something to where I would like to buy some land to create an RV park, like a little RV resort, where I can put tiny homes. Yes, or tiny homes and RVs. So I don't know if that would be part of the same since it's still property or land or whatever.
So that's two different things you're doing. So you're doing land acquisition in one, then you're doing. You almost got 3 different things in there. Let me tell you why owning your own RV park is fantastic, but it's also, you got to be careful now because it's so fantastic. All right, so this is what we do. Hold on, let me stop real quick. This is the last question I can take. Give everybody the call for the next one. Deanna, you got lucky again. I'm going to start real estate in 5 minutes. You understand? So if you can do that, make sure Darren get on.
Thank you very much, because I want to buy some small land acres and build like 20 or 25 homes and build small home communities, because people like more privacy than they do big subdivisions.
That's a good thing too, and I'll tell you why.
Antonio?
Yes, sir.
Did you see those modular homes I sent you? That information?
I sure did.
Okay, I know the guy that runs that, so.
Well, I need to know him. I need to know him. All right, send everybody the call information. Put it in this chat. Make sure Darren gets it, because I like his energy on this thing, on the thing, and I'm going to answer her question. And everybody who has questions, just hold it to the next class, and I will start off with your questions. I promise you, I will. Everybody, is everybody getting it? How are we communicating? Send it to somebody who's going to send it to somebody. All right, so there it is in the chat. Copy and paste that, and then what you're going to do is you're going to send it to somebody who's going to send it to somebody, and I will start real estate.
It's open to the public or just for us only?
Do what you want to do for right now. You do what you want to do. The rest of them will be open to just y'all. Okay. But for right now, if you got somebody you love, since y'all got good energy, go ahead and do it out there. Man. I'm not tripping. Okay.
I thank you, Dan. I just wanted to send it to my people that was under me. That's all. That's all.
Yeah. Well, okay. Then you know what? That's a good point. So let's change that then. So if you got people, so from now on, the real estate is available to the Ricasa. Nah. Just send it to your people that they under there, and every now and then we'll let that happen, because I want to make sure that they upgrade for you so you can get paid, right? Right. Don't want to keep giving it for free because it's in the sophomore level for a reason.
Oh, all mine are on all 4 levels. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
All right, then. So that's good. That's good. Samuel, go ahead real quick.
First of all, good morning, everybody. Thank you. Listen, real quick, I wanted to know, because I messed around and watched Think and Grow Rich chapter 23 last night and had so much information I got out, and messed around and got stuck on that joint for an hour and 15 minutes talking. Yep. Is it better for me to break it down? Because I know people's attention spans, and I learned from being an armor bearer from my pastor, 30, 45 minutes, you start losing people after an hour. Is it better for me to do a 30-minute, and then because I didn't even expect it to be 30 minutes. And I mean, an hour and 15 minutes, do 30 minutes, then break it down and say, I'm gonna bring a part 2 back later.
Nah, forget all that. You've talked as long as you want. When you see you losing your crowd, wake them up. If they don't wake up, just tell them you do a part 2. Here's your only agenda you need to follow. You need to make sure people are following you for at least 10 hours. Once they get to 10 hours of listening to you, they're gonna buy from you. Now, you can split that 10 hours up in 30-minute sections, or you can do one 10-hour talk. It's up to you how fast you want to get to 10 hours. You understand what I'm saying? But trust me, all my classes are long, and look at y'all.
And you know what? And out of the last 4 days, 3 people have joined in the last Friday, Saturday, and yesterday.
So my advice to you is don't change. Don't change. If it's working, don't change it. All right, everybody. I'm going to start off with Renita's question next, and why it's very important for her to watch her motive, but she's in a very lucrative idea, and I will tell you why. But Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can't plant better, you can dominate. Let's get everybody else on that call. We'll see you here in a second, and y'all thank Jaquita this time for why y'all fit to get private real estate classes. All right, everybody.
The level of connection you feel in your home dramatically influences your experiences there. Get the tools to control that connection in your communities with the first multifamily platform that unifies management and resident experiences to create smart apartments. Talk to a RealPage consultant today to see how your properties can meet the future of multifamily with the Smart Building Suite.
At T-Mobile for Business, unconventional thinking means we see things differently, so you can focus on what matters most. That's why we've become the leader in 5G, #1 in customer satisfaction, and a partner who includes 5G in every plan, so you get it all. Unconventional thinking is better for business. Open Signal awards T-Mobile as America's fastest 5G network USA. 5G user experience report July 2021. Capable device required. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain plan or features. See T-Mobile.com. For JD Power 2020 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.